Recording in progress.
Now, after a couple days of planning on your way down the river, the confrontation between yourselves and Elastrin began and ended relatively quickly. With Elastrin brought down to unconsciousness, the sword kicked away from him and into the hole. You hogtied him, surrounded him, and he is currently, and I know you said you're going to bring him up with 1 hit point, but I figured we would start that off right when you're ready. So he's unconscious on the ground in front of you. What would you like to do?
Well, since it wasn't specified last time, I'm going to close the hole after I kick in the sword before I heal Elastrin.
The moment you go to close the hole and it seals and closes, Elastrin begins to seize on the ground and is not breathing.
Same shit.
Open it.
Fine, I'll open it.
Give it to me. I'll.
I don't know if I want it accessible to him. And if you're going to be interrogating him, it's going to be accessible.
Not, and I, he's hogtied, and I give Ling like the chain rope that's like basically garroted around. So he like not only is he like bound here, he's like completely like enclosed.
Mm-hmm.
Take the chain.
Okay.
Before you do that, and before you raise him up, go ahead, cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. Okay.
If you have a spell slot available.
Yes, I did. And that is okay. Yeah, it's only an action to cast.
Yeah.
That means he's got to take a death save. Do you want me to heal him first? That's a very short time.
Heal him first, then zone.
Yeah, 1 HP, then Zone of Truth.
Gore.
All right, so you're casting Zone of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And you heal him up to 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the save on Zone of Truth? And that means that all of you have to save because you specifically.
It's a Charisma 16.
I don't resist, so I'll let it.
Don't forget that you are an elf, so you should have advantage because it's a magical effect.
No, I only have an advantage against being charmed. Would this count as a charm?
You're correct. I thought it was all magical effects, but that's gnomes.
That's gnomes.
That's a natural 20.
Does not count as a.
Does not count as a charm.
Effect.
Well,
unless it says it specifically in the spell,
so
and it is a charm effect.
See, because you can't speak. Choose aware of the spell. It does not mention anything about charmed.
Yeah, it's an enchantment spell, so it doesn't. Yeah.
So it's charm person. Don't know what happened and why all of a sudden Mimi is upside down. I didn't do it.
Zone of Truth is an area of effect charm. So,
Oh,
but yeah,
Then
get that
yes.
info. Huh. Doesn't say anything on D&D Beyond. Well, that's silly. It should specify.
it should.
Some of them specifically say this is considered a charm effect, and that's dominate
Mhm.
monster, dominate person,
Yeah.
charm person, friends.
I'm basically gonna, not resist to it, so I'm not gonna bother roll.
Okay. You would have the sense that Alosrin has failed the save.
Okay.
I need to know, Renji, are you holding the sword actively? Or did you leave it in the hole?
I didn't leave it in the hole. But I'm not exactly holding it. I'm like keeping it in within arm's length, but out of his sight.
But you have it. You're holding it.
Yep.
Okay. I need to.
Well, no, not actively holding it, but basically like having it behind my back, out of his sight, but at least close.
But it's on your person. You jumped down into the hole, got the sword, and it's on your person.
I picked it up before going to a lost one, yes.
Okay. And it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Kindle fails.
Is it sorry, it's charisma for
Oh, charisma. Oh, hey!
Yeah.
Hi!
That's an unexpected face!
Yay!
Hi!
Hi!
I thought you were dead to the world.
I mentally am, but Sela bullied me.
Don't be bullied. If you're tired, get some rest.
We got shit to get done.
Well,
are you 100% sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you didn't miss anything. We just started.
Just started because we were talking critical role.
Cool.
Yeah.
But make a charisma save.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Mimi, as Mimi's not here, got a 12.
She's going to be here.
Okay.
Just a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then never mind. I'll let her roll that. Ling, you also get the sense that there was a success.
I would know who.
It's not really a who.
Oh!
May be affected by that.
Okay, so I would know whether each creature succeeds or fails, so I would then know it's a creature.
Mm-hmm. You know, a creature that you were not expecting succeeded. Does it tell you, like, can you pinpoint where?
I'm
It's
sorry.
a-
What the fuck?
it
did I
says-
miss?
You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
You have
So-
the sense that there's another entity near and around Renji that succeeded.
Okay. I will let Renji know the sword succeeded. On a hunch that that's what it is.
Ranger just kind of goes, why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
Right.
Was it a
Have you
charisma
rolled
save?
yet? Yeah, charisma. The DC is 16.
Okay.
And it's just for my zone of truth, but everyone has to make the roll.
I have to load up her page.
You're
Okay.
good.
Well, at least I'm really good at those. Yeah.
It's just it's your spellcasting ability, so I would hope so.
As this
23.
is happening, 23. As this is happening, Renji, in a way similar to your former blade, this one has an impending presence that you cannot shake, but it seems very angry and very not pompous. It's very disgusted towards being in your possession.
Gotcha.
Oh, before you start interrogating your brother, I whisper into Renji's ear, when I tried to intimidate him, he does not seem to show any emotion whatsoever. So I wouldn't count on playing on any emotions in your interrogation. I just wanted to let Renji know that.
Good to know.
In the meantime, Malastrin is now awake, fully bound on the ground in between you all, just quietly staring.
Renji's mind, because I'm sure something is encroaching there as well. Someone new.
Make an insight check to see.
$22.
No. You do not feel it coming into your mind.
Interesting. Okay.
Just in case, I'm going to tap my helmet and cast Comprehend Languages on myself.
Right now, Renji is holding the blade before because he wants to place it down like beside him, but not hold it for too long. But as he does before he places it down, I imagine you're not happy to be in my hands right now, but just bear with everything that's happening. That's all I ask.
Are you speaking to Malastrin or the sword?
The sword.
Are you just saying this out loud, or are you trying to reach out to the sword?
It would be both.
Okay. Hello. We've only just gotten started, so change your name and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Charisma save.
Charisma, sorry. It's a zone of truth has been cast by Ling, and everyone in the zone has to make this save.
Okay, let me.
I don't know why I keep saying wisdom.
You're just
Because that's a more common save.
especially with this group.
Yeah. Not many things are charisma saves.
No. Banishment is.
Mm-hmm.
Also seems weird. I feel like that should be a dex save.
I don't know. It's weird.
Charisma.
Yes.
Okay. Saving throw.
Yes.
Yes.
Dang, that's a 9.
Yeah.
You cannot
Maybe
tell a lie.
you are not able to tell a lie in this. Now that does not mean you're compelled to tell the truth.
Mhm.
You can say, I'm not going to answer that, and that's true.
Mhm.
You can go
not
the
like-
whole Pinocchio and Shrek 2 route.
Oh.
I cannot
I know how that
confirm
goes?
nor deny whether or not I may or may not have been in a specific location here upon this particular. Like, you can be that.
Yeah. You
Yep.
just can't deliberately lie.
Yes.
Okay. It's not like Mimi deliberately lies all of the time. So
Yeah, no.
this should be good.
It's just a side effect, but it's for Elostrin, which did fail. So he does have to speak truth, but he does not have to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So Renji, you said that comment specifically to the sword and directing it towards the sword.
Yep.
All you're hit with back is a sense of disgust.
Okay.
Can I pop off a divine sense, see if either Elostrin or the sword emanates celestial fiend or undead energy?
Sure. We kind of played with this before. With Renji's sword.
Oh, I think we did, didn't we?
We did. Where you read off of the sword and it did just give you a sense of deep and dark. So I'll
But
play
nothing
with it
specific.
with this one. This is a sense of overwhelming rage.
Okay.
And all-consuming.
Sounds
Coming
about
from
right.
the sword.
Okay.
Place the sword down on the ground. Wake up, brother.
He just stares at you.
Why did you feel the need to hurt all those people to get to me? I did nothing wrong.
They got in the way.
How? They were just going about their business.
I asked them questions. They did not answer. I got answers.
That's not you. If you didn't get, usually if you don't get answered something, you look somewhere else. You don't hurt people to get more answers. It's this thing. And he holds up his hands. I got away from it.
You got in the way.
Not intentionally. I was manipulated into thinking that you were doing something else. By means of this horrible blade as a means of escape.
Make an insight check. He's not speaking any more than to answer questions. He's not making his own commentary, really.
Total of natural 20 for a total of 24.
The level of contempt reading off of your brother obviously doesn't feel like Elostrin because you know Olostrin. He's a prick, but he's not this heinous.
He's not. He's a prick, but he's not fucking like savage almost.
This level of contempt that is very contained within him feels very similar to the one of the blade. Almost exact.
About this point, Ling's gonna lean over to Mimi and whisper, "Hey, Mimi, check the group chat real quick for the whisper."
Mimi definitely hears said whisper. Mimi, since she brought down the hole, she's gonna unfold the hole and jump into said hole. And while this interrogation is going on, grab a purple and pink potion from the chest that we have in the hole and bring that back up.
Okay. You gotta remind me.
Potion of mind reading,
Thank you.
just in case. I'd like to have it accessible for anyone to use it.
You'll take
So
the
that's on standby.
Ranger will take the hold. She'll take a Dance of Thousand Deaths out, kind of like hold it in front of him.
That
Want to-
sense of rage and contempt seems to darken in both.
So you know each other.
So who dumped who? Either way, it was messy.
Do you say that?
No, fuck no.
I feel like I need to ask.
No, because I'm pretty sure, like, I finally get a word for the sword going, you take the fucking back. So what was your purpose? Use that sword to destroy this one?
Obliterate it.
Okay. It will be done. But you shouldn't have hurt those people. Ling,
Yes.
heal him a bit more.
So you can whack him and he still lives kind of heal, or...
I have plenty of fire spells to go around, if there needs to be.
Oh, I'm not going to kill him.
Just going to torture him, slowly but surely, right?
It's not torture. It's punishment.
I'll cast Cure
Same
Wounds on
thing.
him. 12 hit points. So he's got 13 total.
Hold out your arms.
Who? Lings?
No, talking to a lost one.
Who's
Can't.
just sitting there like,
He literally cannot.
Loosen him up so he holds out his arms.
I don't like this.
I know.
Fireball.
Thank you. Didn't tie him up, so I'm going to attempt to loosen just the part that is keeping his arms attached to his body, but not the part that is keeping them together.
Make a sleight of hand, and while that happens, Renji, as you say that, Alasran says, "You couldn't resist that thing to begin with, and you think you have the power to end it now. You're awfully naive."
And you're wallowing in your own self-righteousness to the point where you've slaughtered an innocent woman. You've hurt others. You were always a devious and attention-seeking child for as long as I've known you. But now, I've realized something. I'm better.
Leans in towards you. You don't even know what you're facing. And disappears. The rest of the bindings just fall.
Wonderful.
Make
That
a
was fantastic.
perception check.
All of us?
Natural fucking 20.
Hey, yo.
24.
It's 21 total for Lee.
As disappears,
13.
grabbing sword. His one.
Which one? Yours or Alasran?
His.
Okay. Natural 20. Who rolled above a 15? 1, 2. Just 2? You see as 30 feet to the north of where you are, he lands and starts taking off running as he used Misty Step.
Fireball.
And he's going
Can I also
to-
do the same thing?
He uses his bonus
Indo
action
wouldn't have seen
to
it.
dash, moving him an extra 45 feet.
Once
5,
again.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Fireball.
40,
Indo, I don't
45.
think you saw him.
Yeah, you had to roll.
Oh,
Did
right.
you roll over
Sorry.
15?
No, I did
So
not.
you just saw that he was
Sorry.
gone and you have no idea where he went.
Shit.
What's his max range right now?
He is currently 75 feet from you. If you want to try to catch up, we're back into initiative.
Can I try something before we go into initiative, maybe?
Depends.
I have a thing. Well, a couple. Ah, shit. No, that's 2 spells in one room. God damn it.
What's your thing?
I would like to Misty Step after him, run, and then command him to halt.
That would be 2 spells.
Yeah.
I would like to bonus action dash myself. So 40 feet. 35 away from me. And 2 darts.
He give you one of those things. He can't give you both.
Wait.
I have 2 attacks.
It's basically at this point get a reaction to him bolting before we jump into initiative. So it would be like pick your action, pick your bonus action, but not both.
See, now if we left him at 1 hit point, I could deal with this.
Well,
He doesn't have many.
No, but I can't take 13 hit points down in 1 round while with a ranged attack.
so with your reaction, would that automatically include movement? Would you say?
I mean, I'm treating this basically like a surprise round, which is usually movement or action or bonus action.
Oh,
Okay. I would like to use my action to wait. I can use my action to dash, which is an automatic 80 feet, so I can catch up to him.
But that would be movement and dash.
either way, you still only get your one movement.
Yeah, bonus action dash then. So 40 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right. And then Ling, what were you doing?
But I'm fucked.
Just those who saw where he was going have this
Yeah.
surprise, which
I think at this point, instead of running after him, I'm going to point out exactly where he is to the other two as my action.
okay. Sure. That works.
Hit him quick, hit him fast, or hit him fast, hit him hard.
All right. In that case, everybody roll me initiative.
No fucking way! This dice wants me to get this bastard. Natural 20 for 25 for me.
Okay.
10.
Ling,
10.
Kindle, is that a 4 total? I'm sorry, babe. Mimi?
Okay.
Oh, I'm not muted. 16.
Okay, cool. Then top of the round is Renji.
Okay. Bonus action dash. 40 feet to get to him.
Okay. I think at this
two-
point, because I saw you connect on, you can just move your character.
Yeah. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Up to him. Ling still has my chain dart. I dashed. I still have my old rope dart, which I'm going to use to grapple him.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
18.
18 is just his armor class.
Just wrap around and like cinching Mimi's corset. Just
So it works as a grapple, not a restrain. Just keep that in mind for the sake of.
Yep.
You'd have to do another action to make it a restraint.
Yep, that's fine. Bonus action dash, action to grapple. Yep, that's me. Well, wait, no, hold on. I moved 40 feet. Bonus action. While in this, I'm going to spend a key point to be in patient defense as my bonus action.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Mimi.
So I know exactly where he is.
It got pointed out to you, yes.
Yeah. How far away is he exactly?
I'm just gonna pull out the ruler tool and see if it works.
Oh,
80
I'm
feet
not
from
on the
you.
above TV.
80.
80 feet from you, 70 feet from Kindle.
That is correct.
Renji's in direct line of sight, though.
Yeah.
And seems
Got
to be
an A-
holding in place.
I'm.
If you got an AoE, don't worry about Renji. I can bring him back.
I don't know what that means.
Area of
Area
effect.
of effect.
Like Fireball. Big boom.
I don't have anything that's gonna reach, and even if I moved, I don't think it would reach. So I'm just gonna run after him.
Okay.
I'll use up my 30 feet of movement to get closer. And that's all I can do.
You can use your action to dash and get another 30 feet.
I'll just use normal movement.
Okay. Then
I guess I should dash. I'll dash.
okay. All right.
So
In that case, it
it's
is
moving
now
60
Alastrin's
feet.
turn. Alastrin is going to just start hitting on Renji to try, and he just kind of like starts to clobber you with his elbow as you're trying to wrap him.
With disadvantage, as I took.
That would
patient
be
defense.
restrained. Grapple only affects his movement speed.
Well, no, patient defense.
Patient defense, you are correct. Thank you.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Good call.
Yeah. That's why I fucking did it.
13.
Nope.
All right. Second attack. I created all these really nice jars, and I'm not using my Fishbone dice. That makes no sense.
I believe it's still a disadvantage. And
until it hits, I
Yeah.
believe.
That was for until his next turn.
16.
Yeah, until the start of my next turn. 16? Nope.
Okay. Bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
Straight on the thing. 17?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Why?
Bye. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Yeah.
Okay.
One hit. It's only a D4, should be fine.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And I think his AC goes up by 2.
Is that
Kensei.
Kensei shot?
Agile parry.
Agile parry.
But it has to be as part. Unarmed strike is part of the attack action. It's not how we've been treating it. We've been treating it as the flurry of blows.
I personally haven't been using it that way.
It
And
was
is
before because you were getting the bonus even off of when you were using your weapon to strike.
I haven't used Agile Power in a while, so I don't. But is he holding a Kensei weapon though?
He's holding no weapons right now. I believe you took even his sickle away.
Yep. So even then he wouldn't get
You're
it.
right. He would have to be holding the weapon. You're right. So he's good. He's still at 18. And that is all she wrote, right?
Pretty much.
Yep, that's all she wrote. Okay. Next up is Ling.
All right. I'm going to run 30 feet ahead. I'm going to Misty Step another 30 feet. And then I'm going to throw my hammer at Elostrin.
Okay.
Hang on. I want to check if I can add a smite to that, or if it doesn't work on thrown weapons. Melee weapon attack. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a melee weapon.
You did
Link's
not.
dice are making up for all of the rest of the campaign. It's another natural 20. That's 3 tonight. It's only a D4, so it's not great. But
if you can get more than 13, then
attack, light hammer, and okay. Come on. If I can roll a 4 on this, then he goes down.
come on.
Ah, shit. Okay, that went way out. No! It's only a 2. Okay, 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's my whole turn.
I just imagine Renji seeing his hammer.
Where's the blade?
It would be on Renji.
Because I remember you put it down on the ground.
Yep.
And then you bolted after Elostrin.
Yep. Actually, no, I didn't say that I picked it up, so it's back.
With Kindle.
Yep.
Okay.
You only get so far away from it.
Ling?
Yes?
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's everything I could do.
Kindle. You saw this happen. You saw them take off. The blade is also on the ground next to you. Elostrin's blade.
Yeah. Shit, I didn't know the blades were next to me.
Just
the one.
Just Elostrin's
hole
blade.
is too.
She's gonna take her scarf that she has around her hip, grab Elostrin's blade with the scarf so that she's not actually holding it, take off running towards everybody. She'll use all of her movement, 30 feet. How far is Elostrin from me at this point?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Is dash a bonus action?
Not when you are not a monk.
Or rogue.
You have to be a monk or a rogue for that.
I just wasn't sure. It was. How far is everybody from him?
I'm right on him.
Renji's on top of him. Ling is 10 feet away from Renji, and Mimi is 5 feet away from Ling, 15 feet away from Renji.
Cool. Fireball. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not casting fireball.
Do it.
I'm not casting fireball. No, not while my friends are there.
Angle it behind. No one's behind him.
Oh, in front of him.
It gets weird when he's in a grapple. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot grapple.
It's weird. I mean, technically yes, but functionally gets weird.
I'll cast magic missile at 2nd level.
Yes, you only need 5 hit points, right?
Yep.
5 hit points to kill him. That should be enough.
So that's D4 plus 1.
Times 4, I believe.
Yes.
For magic missile
Hold on,
second
hold
level.
on.
It's a D4 per missile. I
Per
believe.
missile.
Yes.
Yep.
And then
First
if you
level's
get to
3
a
missiles.
Second level,
Yeah.
so it's 4 missiles.
Mm-hmm.
4 missiles.
I mean, automatically he's down, no matter what you roll.
Is there a modifier for magic missiles or just a D4?
No,
This one.
Plus 1.
it's just a D4 plus 1, and
Yeah.
depending on what level you cast it as, you get an extra dart.
Mhm.
So
So yeah, he's down. No matter,
He's
like,
down.
Even if
Yeah.
We'll roll it anyway.
okay,
See
so
how
that's
much you fuck him up.
4 darts. You have to come out of the tower. 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, my
You
ear
watch.
went out.
Kendall, do you want to describe how you take him down for a second time?
Sure. It will be freaking charging, running, and just goes, "Oh no, you don't!" and flips her hand, and 4 missiles show up around her head like stars, like little flaming stars, as they all go on top of them. It's like in the movies where they whistle really nice. It's like that.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. I love it.
All right. So with Alostrin down again, Kindle with the sword wrapped in the fabric. What are you doing?
Oh shit, that was a leveled spell.
It was a leveled spell. That is a fair point. Guess what?
Yeah.
And how stressed are you?
I rolled a 14 on the die.
You're
So,
fine.
Okay.
You're supposed to roll a 1 so I can have fun.
I know. I'm sorry.
I want to have fun.
Magic missile.
I don't want to have fun too. Like, hello. It is the dice's decision.
Guys, I hit a ficus.
I think
She doesn't.
Really
she doesn't turn into a ficus. She turns into a cactus.
I also think it would be really funny if Kendall suddenly turned blue. Like, I think that would be hilarious.
Like blue, honestly, blue would piss off Kindle. Was like, this is not my aesthetic.
All you hear is,
I feel like that would piss off Mimi more than it would piss Kindle off. Kindle would be like, "This is not correct." Mimi is like, "This is not correct. This is not the vibe. This is against my eye, the religion of my eyeball. We better get you some color correctors, stat."
If we're out of combat, Ling's gonna run up with the chain and tie him up again.
Okay, make another sleight of hand to see how well you guys do this time.
Does somebody want to help me tie him up?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay, thank you for the
Kindle,
advantage.
I don't know.
Kindle
if I'll
already
be
has
good
the
at it.
rope.
Right. Tie him up. Arms out, please.
That's 15. Fortunate. No, 16. 16.
Me, I can't write. Okay.
Holy fucking sakes, my god.
Whatever the hell you're gonna do before I heal his ass. If I heal his ass.
I'm taking his fucking hands.
Do it quick. Otherwise he will bleed out.
Are you sure that's kind of, making him disabled?
It's either that or I leave his ass here.
Kindle, with all due respect, he's better off without them.
You know what? Cut his hands off. I'll take care of my problem when we get to it. Go bananas. Why not?
May I have the blade, please?
Be careful.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not gonna. No, I'm kidding.
How many death saves has Lostern had to make?
Hold on.
You don't know.
Hold on. Hang on a second. She's going to smack Reggie across the arm and cast a cantrip, Shocking Grasp.
Nice.
I have 3 hit points left.
Well, let's hope that I roll well.
Hey,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
if
oh my
if he
god.
goes
I mean, you
down,
have
we're
to
just gonna
roll an
bury the
attack.
brothers here. I don't care.
You have to
Bury
roll an
the
attack.
children
An
here.
attack.
Sorry.
I do have to
They're
roll
not
an
brothers.
attack. You know what? I don't think that's gonna hit you. 14?
Nope.
Then no, you don't get her. I just smack you across the arm.
I deserve that, but I'm sorry.
I feel a tiny little tingle of a zap, but it like doesn't do any damage.
Fair, but I couldn't resist.
I've had enough to worry about in my lifetime. I've had enough to worry about in 50 lifetimes.
No, you haven't. But like, maybe eventually. Yeah, I don't know. How long do you live?
To be fair, Mimi's an authority on long-lived.
Hey
Jun-
Siri, how long does a fire ganassi live? D&D.
I think it's the same as humans.
Let's see. Oh, up to 120 years.
Oh,
You'll just about get there. Well, not 50. You'll get like 2 lifetimes.
just.
I understand that you're the vampire, but I'm just never mind. Chop his hands off.
Mimi's just like, did she not mean that literally? What else could she have meant? She's thinking like literal numbers.
Renji is going over to a lost one and is unsheathing a lost one's blade.
You go to unsheath the blade, and it won't. It won't budge. It's resisting.
You'll keep going. You'll keep going.
Make a wisdom save for me, please.
17.
Hold on. Uh, 16 you said?
17.
17? Your mind goes back into that black space. But instead of that overwhelming presence you're used to feeling, this one is more self-righteous and angry. And instead of coming up to you from behind, you see a male figure, very pristinely dressed in traditional garb. Again, the face doesn't seem to be able to make up what it's supposed to be. It can't figure that out. And it seems to loom over you more. You think you are in any position to handle me.
I think I'm the only person who can handle you. Yes, I
You've
know.
already been corrupted by
Hold
its
up.
filth.
Holds up his hands. Not for much
You
longer.
think seeing veins on your arm is an extent of a full... Your soul is destroyed. You are irredeemable for touching such a thing and allowing it to manipulate you in such a way.
Just like you manipulated my brother.
I
How-
did what needed to be done to destroy that thing before it can kill millions more. It cares nothing for human life, only in the suffering of others.
And the Fawn family, they're not suffering right now because of your doing? How are you any different from her?
Of you. Your interference caused this mess, and it is my job to fix it.
Well,
Get out of my way.
after I'm done with him, you'll get what you want. That I promise you. But I am doing what needs to be done with him, and then I am doing what you want to do, what I want to do, in front of the people that need to see it. You want it done, you need me. Otherwise, it's not getting
You don't
done.
have the power to end that thing.
Try
You're
me.
useless. You're worthless.
How would you like to try? How much do you want that thing destroyed?
You think you know how.
How badly do you want it destroyed? How far
Make
will
a
you avenge yourself?
persuasion check with disadvantage.
$16. I got my 15. My 15 was lowest.
You believe you have some magical way to end that which has plagued me for centuries. You're out of your mind.
No, I don't know the way. But you do, don't you? And how much sweeter would it be that the subject of her manipulation and her greatest enemy ends her?
I have a better idea. Make another wisdom save.
You've been doing good for me. I swear to Christ, if you fuck me right now. Dirty 20.
You start to feel your mind being repressed, forced into nothing. And you push back. And in doing so, push out of that internal space. Back into reality.
Yeah, Reggie, he's not going to last too much longer. What are you doing? Renji, are you there?
Work with me and you'll get what you want. Unsheathing again.
Nope. Your persuasion check was not high enough. It refuses to work with you.
Oh, well.
You know what? Just for that, putting it in his belt, right next to her. You're going to timeout.
Petty. It's so petty, and I love it. It's like kissing makeup.
Ling's
Just
gonna reach
make
down and check for a pulse and Lostrin, and no matter what he feels, they're gonna say, Renji, you waited too long. He's dead.
Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Can I make an inside check to see if it's fucking
11.
with me?
Deception.
Well, first you're doing medicine.
Yeah.
This is medicine.
That I did. It was
You got to tell me.
It was 11. I'm sorry. I thought I said it out
Thank
loud.
you. And then a deception.
Deception 17.
You said it out loud. I did hear it.
Oh,
Okay.
then it's okay. I can't hear shit.
17.
There
Wait,
is a
yeah.
pulse. It's extremely weak.
Plus
It's not going to last much longer.
12 plus what is deception? No, it's 8. 30 20. Sorry.
30, 20.
I was
Nah.
looking at a different stat.
Nah, I got 17.
I had 12 plus 8.
Wait, what? What? Wait. Heal him.
He's dead, Renji. I can't. You waited too long.
Fine.
At this point, I think it's for the best.
Fine. I'll just deliver his corpse to my parents then.
Ling will pick him up and carry him and follow Renji.
Kindle will turn to Mimi. This isn't how normal family reunions are, right?
I don't know. I ate my family, so don't ask me. I'm not the
list of
best.
Crazy game codes is almost entirely made up of Mimi.
Right?
This is a normal family reunion, is it? I don't know, eh?
I ate my family. I'm not the person to ask about family stuff.
I'm not the authority on this subject.
Oh, ask
Oh.
Ling, because
What's a
he at
family?
least has a parental figure.
Well, now,
Yeah.
after I didn't for the first, 15 years?
Well, how is it coming back home to your dad?
Well, I mean, you saw it's cordial, it's fun. It's nice.
Yeah. So Kindle, apparently they can be cordial and fun.
Good to know.
But that I kind of met him as a almost adult. So I don't know. I don't have that child parent growing up power dynamic. That's the word I'm looking for.
That's
So
okay. So hang on, above table, clarifying. Renji did not, in fact, chop off his hands.
Nope.
couldn't get the sword out.
Okay. And now he's like actually dead.
That's what you were told. You can make an
yes.
insight check to see if that was a truth or lie.
Actually, I
Abo-
am, because Mimi's interested in eating him.
Yeah.
So
Above table, Ling lied their ass off.
oh wow.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Christ.
That's a 4 on an insight check.
This
Hang
a
on,
nice,
hang on.
fresh, warm body.
Mimi's gonna like she's just gonna speak into the air. Oh, this is so not the time.
Is
But would
above
anyone
table?
be
Oh, so it is. Because
This
I can
is
do the
so-
thing.
this is so not the time, but would anyone be mad at me if I like a little sample?
Yes. Yes, I would.
You would be
Mummy.
mad.
I
Okay.
would be mad.
Yeah, like I knew it wasn't the time. It's just like it's right there, you know. So I'm like, oh, can we go? We can once we deal with this, we can go out and get food and have a dinner. Um, and you can just process. Does that sound okay?
Or else I'll deliver him to my parents. Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Um, so for the record, I killed him?
I'm not gonna hold it against you, Kendall.
No waiting killed him. Not inaction. What the fuck is that word?
So what's the point?
Technicality?
No, I'm searching for a word that means didn't take decisive action.
That's inaction.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Genuinely, I don't mean it lightly. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Renji stops, looks to Kendall, and like opens his hands to take hers.
Last time I gave you my hands, you put me to sleep.
I'm tapped out. I can't. Pulls her in for a hug.
No. She'll hug them back.
Seems he died along. He died the moment he picked up that blade. So I promise you, I'm not going to hold it against you.
I don't mean this lightly, and I do not mean to say that I truly understand losing a brother. From where I come from, many people who I knew, when they started turning to questionable substances, they became completely different people. And I'm not saying that it is equal to what happened to your brother, but I can say that at least in some small capacity, I sympathize with you.
Well, no words from him. Well, back to my parents, and then that's the last you'll ever have to deal with this. So.
For what it's worth, Renji, I'm sorry too.
Like I said, he made his choice and cost him his life, so.
Just glad you're still with us.
Yeah. I'm glad to be here too. Right. Before we go any further, I would like to prepare his body. Kind of lays down a tarp.
Ling will set him on.
Wraps it around him.
As you're wrapping the body, Renji, make a perception check.
Oh boy.
This may fuck you so badly. I hope you're prepared.
Oh, yeah, I know.
23.
Oh my god.
As you let Ling set down your brother and you begin to move the tarp to properly wrap, you see the slightest inhale of ragged breathing in an unconscious form.
Nature's trying not to laugh right now for this.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Just cue the. I'm gonna chase you motherfucker.
This is Ling's moment where that song "Dumb Ways
To die.
So
So
many
many dumb ways to die.
Just starts preparing and then stops. And just stands. Turns immediately towards Ling.
Ling just nods.
Just shakes his head and at least prepares him for transport without the top. Doesn't say a fucking word. Like, you've heard of the cold shoulder, right?
Mhm.
This is the cold shoulder with the cone of cold damage. Just
Yep. It was a calculated risk, but
So many
but boy, am I bad at math.
I made the calculations, but man, am I bad at math.
I mean, honestly, I think the intent is to like teach Renji like a little bit of a lesson of like you let this consume you, and as much as this sword consumed your brother, so this could have been the last moment that you ever had with them.
Exactly. Thank
And
you, Mimi, for picking up on that.
I'm a film student. I see everything.
Yeah.
I know everything.
I know everything.
Ah,
Were you crying?
calling the shots.
Meanwhile, I'm just the kind of person over here that's like, I just like watching movies. I didn't see that coming. And everyone else is like, it was obvious. What do you mean? I'm like, just enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the ride, man.
I'm just here for the ride. I'm just having a good time.
When movies are on, there's not a thought behind those eyes.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's me. I'm like, there's not a thought behind these eyes.
Brain shut off time. Enjoy.
yeah. On the walk back to the boat, Ling hangs back about 20 feet.
Okay. Are you doing anything in particular?
No, just giving Renji their space.
Gotcha.
It's like, I did a dumb, but I don't regret the dumb, so therefore...
Oh, no, I don't think it's a dumb. I knew you were going to find out eventually, whether it was now or when he actually died.
Dumb being the, like...
Dumb was putting him down on the tarp. If I just kept carrying him, he probably would have died in my arms before we got to the boat.
It's that moment of, I should have thought about funeral things.
And I had no retort to preparing his body, so it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So we're just leaving him to naturally die.
Are we really?
We're not healing him. We're not.
Unless somebody else wants to.
You get the sense that he is considered stable, as in he made 3 successes, 2 failures.
Mm-hmm.
It was close.
That was
Dang.
clutch.
That's clutch right there.
Yeah. Reggie's just gonna carry like the whole way and meet up with Caleb.
Yeah, it's not far down towards the rest of the way to Burdusk that the riverboat with Caleb and the other family members waiting.
Yeah.
As that was happening, as Ling held back a little bit, they called to their dog to make sure they got back in time.
Yeah, no.
Oh
I forgot about this whole thing I had in my head about the dog. So we'll say, as you're walking back towards the boat, after a while, you see the dog catch up and is like limping along next to you and is like missing a good chunk of one of the ears.
Oh no, baby! And I'll heal him. I think I've got like 20. Yeah, I'm just gonna pump all 20 in there.
The dog looks at you and goes, "It appears that my skills are not currently adequate enough to help you on your travels as we continue. Therefore, I will be back," and pops away.
Seltwa!
And you're just like left there looking where your dog was, and you're like,
Ling
"Where's
falls
my
to
dog?"
their knees. No! And cries.
Did I see any of that?
You saw the dog come up with a bleeding ear that heals, and then the dog is looking at Ling. Ling looks confused, and then the dog is just fucking gone. You didn't hear the conversation.
Well, this has been a very eventful day. I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah.
Respect.
Good night. Should go take a nap.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
my
take a
word.
nap. You want to take a nap?
I
gonna
take
take
a
a
nap. I take a nap here. Good night.
And with that, you return to the riverboat. Ling trudging sadly behind. And see Caleb on the deck, keeping an eye out. "Oh, I heard a lot of loud noises, explosions for a bit, and then I got quiet. I'm assuming everything went well."
Renji's not saying a fucking word.
Are you carrying a Lostron?
Yep.
There's a moment where you see Caleb kind of tense up. And then he just kind of... "And are we heading back?"
Heading back to fuck, where do I live again?
Above Scornabel.
Above Scornabel. Scornabel, please, Caleb. Which is not that far, if I remember correctly. From here?
Scornabel is... You'd have to go back
East north?
up. Yeah, it's north of the river, and then you get to the fork, and then you go back a little bit. So it's only going to be about 2 days. Because these are faster boats.
Yeah.
Right, and your current charge here is... Just kind of looks to you, Renji.
Taking him back to my parents where you can't do anything else. He's alive. Barely.
Right. And kind of motions to a couple other members of the crew who are willing to take him off of your hands.
Nope. Respectfully, I'm not letting him out of my sight.
Fair. Well, come back on board then. We'll continue.
Yep.
About 3 minutes after everyone else boards, Ling comes on. Head sunken low, shuffling their feet.
Well, not that any of you look worse for wear here, but are you all right?
In time.
All right.
Kind of shuffles over about 15 feet away from Renji. Tie him up and cover his mouth. Bring him back. Doesn't look at him.
There's not.
I'm not looking at you.
Oh.
Looking at the floor, like.
Okay.
So he gets mouth gagged and tied up. I'll dump the other 4 hit points that I have left to him.
Okay.
And then go to the other end of the boat and try and give Renji as much space as possible and ruminate on what the fuck just happened to my dog.
That dog is an enigma. All right. Kindle, Mimi, are you doing anything?
Probably gonna talk to Ling. Just very casually. Hey.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi, what's up?
Well, I mean, obviously the thing with Renji and Elosrin, but Seltua ran away.
Ran away?
Yeah, they came up to me. They'd gotten hurt by Elosrin on scout out duty, and then they came up to me and they said that they weren't good enough, and just poof. No explanation, no time to respond, just poof.
It talks.
And I'm one. Of course. Oh, right. It's telepathic to me. It can speak to me, but it can understand spoken language.
You know, the
Going
thought
full.
that it said that it wasn't good enough seems like a very emotional phrase for a creature. Didn't it like crawl on the ceiling like a spider?
The side of the boat, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very emotional response for a creature who can crawl on the side of walls like a spider,
Well, of course,
even
it's
though
very
it's in the shape
intelligent.
of a dog. Maybe it doesn't mean what you think it means.
Maybe I'm just
You you might just be a little wounded at the moment. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got stuff that it needs to deal with on its own. And it came across as running away, but maybe it's not running away forever.
I hope not. I mean, that's always a worry, but I just don't know when they'll come back.
That's fair. That's a fair concern.
And considering the timing, it took me a few minutes to get over the fact that I thought maybe Denier was punishing me by taking away their gift.
Hmm.
But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But the thought's there. Nagging, as always.
Mm.
And I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with Renji or for Renji. It's a lesson
it's
worth of
all
friendship.
oh yeah, if your friends can't reciprocate the things that you're trying to tell them, then that is their own issue. And at that point, that is no longer something that you can control or assist in. But being able to, was it a bit of an extreme? Yeah. However, this whole time, Renji had gone to a place where they were just very determined in this and very short-sighted.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they do need something that will pull them out of that.
Little snap back
And
to reality, maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Snap back
And
to reality. Ooh, there
oh,
goes
there goes
gravity.
gravity. I at least registered that. So hopefully Renji can see that in their own time. And if they don't, then and we keep doing our duty as friends and trying to communicate, if they do not receive that,
Mhm.
then that is no longer our business and they cannot be helped. And it's not our fault or any flaw of our own that they are not receiving what we're putting out. And also, you are the best that you can be. You are the best that you are now and always and forever. And if someone doesn't like your best, then that's their own set of standards. And you also can't control someone's standards. And
So if I were to flip that, I can't
oh,
control my standards, correct? And if I'm not the best to my standards, what does that mean?
hang on. That's a lot of English words. Hang on. Break that
Okay.
down for me.
You said I cannot change someone's standards, correct?
Mhm.
Thus, I cannot change my own standards.
You can't control someone's standards.
And I am a someone.
Okay. So when I say okay, so I feel like you're using this as a weapon to continue to self-deprecate yourself and continue the doubt that you have, and that is not a good mechanism to use against yourself.
I'm just fucking.
Please don't. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Ling
You're
just kind of leans forward and
sad.
gives Mimi a big hug.
Oh, she hugs him back and like rubs the arm. Don't do that to me. I love you too much, okay? I want to see you
I love you too.
happy.
Thank you.
Mhm.
In the
It would
meantime,
cheer me up more than it did, but it didn't.
Kindle, what are you doing?
Kindle is taking time to herself, probably watching the water and petting Wink in her lap.
Okay.
and just thinking and taking time to herself, especially what she went through these past number of days.
What is she thinking about? What is she reminiscing on?
She's reminiscing on her boy and the boy, missing him, and because she's grateful that she feels safe with the party. And she really misses Timothy's comfort as well. She misses him a lot.
Renji, before walking away, Ling revived and brought your brother back, though he is bound and gagged. He still had the bindings on from before. So it really just came down to making sure that he could not speak at this moment. But it's just you and Alostrin in this one spot on the boat. And there is that moment when he first comes to that you can see he tries to gauge his surroundings, but then he goes back to just rest and doesn't move.
Oh, looks your last one. Go back to mum and dad. I'm gonna find were you given the secret on how to destroy this thing? Just a nod or a shake.
Doesn't move, doesn't flinch. Make an insight check.
We're just gonna say, are you really that prideful that you're not gonna tell me, even though I want to destroy it as well? That is 23.
23. You get a sense that even though the blade is on your hip, it is still very much in play on Alostrin's mind.
Yeah.
And your mind flips back to that moment where you felt yourself being repressed and tucked away before you shrugged off the effect.
Yep. So if you're gonna be prideful and, not help in destroying this thing, okay, well, of course you want to be the center of attention.
Gives nothing.
Are you thirsty?
Still nothing.
All right. Be a stubborn ass. He stays with him, but he's gonna have some rations and some water.
Okay. The day goes into the night. Caleb will eventually approach probably Kendall, because Kendall is off on her own. So, if you don't mind my asking, is he just gonna stay tied up in a corner this whole trip? Caleb says this to Kendall.
Sorry, say it again.
You're good.
I was writing notes. I'm sorry.
I I figured, and that's why I was like, I'm just gonna say that gently one more time.
Writing notes.
Since you were on your own,
Yeah.
Caleb, the satyr who runs this particular boat, comes up to
Yes.
you, is like, so is he just gonna stay tied up for the rest of the trip, or
As far as I'm aware, yes. That's kind of up to Renji.
what even is up with this guy?
Just the usual thing. Cursed swords. Brains not exactly working the way that they are supposed to. Attacking friends and family members. Ah! The usual.
Cursed sword.
Yeah. There's a lot of cursed things with our party.
Well, is he attached to the sword?
Yes, no, not exactly. It's kind of hard to explain. Yes and no. Physically, no.
Interesting. I'm surprised that's not something Ireland picked up on before. It's usually something she can handle. But if she didn't notice, then. Anyway. One more
What?
day until Scornabel. What? I'm sorry,
Nothing.
what?
Nothing.
Okay. And just goes back.
Cool.
Kendall just like stares off into the
Mm-mm.
distance for a minute. It's just like, what?
Like, what was going on? I blanked out through that entire conversation. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
It was Mimi he was talking to the entire time.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I kind of forgot everything you were saying.
Oh my god.
Could you say it again?
You opened your mouth and all I could smell was like the garlic that you ate 2 minutes ago. And then my brain just spiraled from there, so I didn't hear anything you said.
I'm sorry, this boat has been rocking so much and my titties are so big that I couldn't help but focus on the fact that my titties are bouncing.
Like this whole time I'm thinking, is my left one bigger than my right one? But no, we just keep shifting so much.
I love it.
As it gets into the dusk hours later in the evening, Lang, you're sitting and all of a sudden you see and dog is back at your side, healed, and just sitting at your side. Hello. Oh my.
Where'd you go? All the screeches.
To improve.
Let me respond next time. I thought you disappeared forever.
That was not my intention. I merely wish to get onto my improvements as quickly as possible.
I like your enthusiasm. Just a little more warning next time. Just another hug.
I will do my best to be better in the future.
Speaking of better, what'd you improve upon while you were gone?
Well, why don't you add
no.
Seldua as
Oh,
a
okay.
familiar?
Extras. Manage. You have them as a familiar, not a mount, correct?
Well, you can put it under
there it
either
is.
one, but it's a homebrew creature, so however you think is
Okay.
best.
Well, technically I summon a mount, so I'm going to put them under mount. Okay. So, ooh, good dog. Very
And I
good dog.
technically had to pick a size class, but you know the effect.
Mm-hmm. Juice a good pupper. Oh, that image is so cute.
I had to find something.
So cute. Wow, you is a good dog. I pull out more treats from my bag and I didn't feed the puppy.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do on this evening?
Run up to Mimi with the dog. They're back! They're back! They're back! They're back! They're back!
Oh my god, see? I told you.
Yeah,
So
I shouldn't have doubted.
well, also it's kind of on it's also their responsibility to communicate properly and they didn't. But like
What was
dog
happening? I may have misunderstood. I don't know. But they know better. They're good. They strive to do better.
perfect. Wonderful. Does
It was
better
not my intention to
include
cause any confusion. You both hear. In Celestial.
wait,
change your
wait,
language.
do
Oh,
I
sorry, Infernal. My
Infernal.
brain- Infernal. Yeah, Infernal.
Okay.
uh uh uh
See? They can talk.
ooh,
Be good boys. She's a goodish boy.
in infernal. So like you can just do that? You can just talk?
It is amongst my capabilities. You also are only noticing that the mouth doesn't move. You're hearing it in your mind.
Ooh. How far can you telepathy? Can you talk to Renji?
I do not know who that is.
You haven't introduced them to any of us.
I did when I first got him, did I? Oh, no, I guess I didn't. I don't know. I thought I did.
We need a
Well,
formal introduction to everyone.
This is Mimi. She's our vampirist queen.
Oh. Only in the
And-
hearts of others am I royal.
And then I point over to the flaming redhead. That's Kindle. She's our wildfire. And then I kind of look around for Renji wherever they parked and make a very wide berth. And
I mean, it's a thin, long boat, so I mean, you can just kind of like tuck over.
Yeah. And the sulky one over there, that's our Renji. The good fighter. But not on the best terms at the moment. Why don't you go say hi? And I set him down to go run over to
As you have
Renji.
asked. Renji, in the dark, as you're staying in this tense, awkward silence with Elostrin, a small golden dachshund pads over to you and just sits and stares at you, tail wagging slightly.
Well, go
I've
on.
been asked to extend my greetings. Greetings. You hear in your mind, in Infernal. Are you muted?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Either I'm still battered from the battle, or I must be daydreaming. But I swear that thing caught inside my head.
That is one of
Oh.
my many capabilities.
What?
The tail wags.
Well, hi. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Where do you come from?
From that side of the
If you-
ship.
Yep. You look up just a little bit and you see Ling all the way on the opposite side of the ship, just kind of poking over, going,
Uh-huh. What is your name?
My current designation is Seldoa Pig Tonki. Well, I am called Seldoa for short.
Okay. Sort of. Could you ask Ling to accompany me here?
I will pass along that
Please.
message. And pads back over to Ling.
Wait.
they don't need to.
come
They
back.
can talk to me up to a mile.
Yeah, but it's a dog.
True. Yeah, true.
Wait.
True.
You gotta get us walking, man.
Yeah.
Wait. Sadwa, come back.
Do you not wish
You good?
What was that? I saw the flop.
He stretched and bonked his head on the scaffold. Funny.
He's too out to even notice.
Yeah.
We're puppers.
You might. I just had to bonk. I'm like, what the fuck?
When Renji does, I will say though, when Renji is like, wait a minute, Ling, he does turn around and you get a ping in your mind that says, your presence is requested on this part of the ship.
Thank you, Selva.
Wait. Pulls off like a jerky stick from the rations. Here for you.
I appreciate the offer. Thank you. And eats it.
About 30 seconds or so later, you'll see Ling sheepishly show up behind a crate near you. Called. Still won't look at you. Directly in the eye, I mean.
Ling.
Yeah?
You did the right thing.
Takes a step out and I'm sorry it had to be a tough lesson. But I didn't want you to go down the same route again.
Sometimes the tough lessons are the ones that stick with us.
That's what I was hoping. I just hope the lesson didn't cost a friendship.
I'll be honest, for a while that was in my brain. That was in my mind.
I don't blame you.
But then a true friend wouldn't go to that lengths. No, someone who isn't a true friend would not go to that lengths. So
I do care about you, Renji. I care about you a lot.
however, I do still have one gripe. Next
Okay.
time, just slap me and tell it to me straight. Don't lie to me again, please.
Can't promise you, but I will do my best to keep all of our interactions honest, unless appropriate. And I will make sure that those appropriate moments are passed by at least one other in the group before anything is misdirected again.
I appreciate it. However, we still have an issue. Points to the ornamentals of Velociman's blade is like white sire wrap, blue ray skin, very light and shining ornamentals, white sheath,
Yes.
and points to Velociman's blade. This one is refusing to cooperate with me.
Did the other one ever cooperate? Unless you were murdering?
The other one apparently has corrupted me to the point where this one won't even work with me.
Hatred will do that. I mean, on the blades part. Hatred will do that.
Wouldn't even as far as to say I have no soul.
Now that doesn't seem quite right. Do you... Ling will take a small step forward. Do you mind? And Ling is gonna place their hand on Renji's shoulder and just try and sense what's inside him. See if
Make a religion check.
can indeed detect the presence of a proper soul. 14 plus, what was that? Perception? Or no, religion. Is also a +1, so 15 total.
15. This is not the easiest task.
Ooh.
You sense that something's there, but it's all very faint, and you don't know if that's because it's you or because something's wrong. Like it's you don't know, but like there's something. There's a that personage or connection, but it's like you can't quite define it.
Okay. Well, I can tell you this. There's something in there. I can guarantee that. Can't say what exactly it is. But you're not empty.
I don't feel empty. I just ate.
Speaking of eating, only let Alosrin have anything through a straw. Make sure that he cannot speak. The misty step that got him away from us the first time. It's a verbal spell. We don't know how many of those he has.
Looks to Alosrin. You're just full of tricks, aren't you? Yeah, I've been getting nothing.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
God damn it, it's like talking to a brick wall, damn it.
It's a little squishier. Ling pokes him a little bit.
You want to poke the bear?
That is hard monk muscle. You're like, it's squishy. It's not squishy.
It's like, that's squishy. Okay. No, it's not.
I was wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Maybe. Are you like that? I mean, that's hard.
I mean, yeah. Like.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's that taut like acrobat muscle.
Yeah, like it's hidden, but like you don't, it's one of those like it's like that muscle pain you don't see, but you feel. You're like shit.
Yeah. Okay. I may have misunderestimated y'all.
Don't mess with Yunks. I'm tired. Jesus Christ. I've been up early. I don't know how I'm awake right now. Sheer force of will. Don't mess with monks. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I've seen two of you now on the battlefield. It's not a pretty sight being on the other end.
Speaking of which, do you still have a chain dart?
I pointed to Losrin tied up with the chain dart.
Fog. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Hey, Kindle, Mimi.
Yes.
You want to come over here and make fun of my brother?
Yes. Oh my god.
What's off limits?
You know, that's
His
a
junk?
good question. Yeah, no, just don't mention anything about like his.
Well, that just took about 90% of all of my jokes out of my arsenal.
Well,
You don't want to body shame here.
You asked the ex-prostitute. That was your fault.
Hang on.
If you're
You
gonna
want
make
an
a joke,
example?
don't be too graphic. You know, like
Perhaps I should just sit with this one out.
Would you like, okay, you want a little sample of how you can roast someone and not be
No,
totally
I
explicit?
think I'll stay away.
Vicious mockery. Please, vicious mockery.
I'm
I don't
not
even need to
going to
cast
use
vicious.
vicious mockery.
I won't even need to use that. Hang on, is he awake right now?
He's awake.
nope.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna scooch, drop down, be like, oh my god, do you guys smell that right now? Oh my god. That smells like a heaping load of trash. Your skincare, trash. Your hair routine, trash. The combination of your clothes, trash. Your treatment of other people, trash. Your appreciation for what your family has done for you, trash. The way that you walk along this world as if you absolutely own everything, trash. The way that you gave into the sword's manipulation, trash. The way that you're treating your sibling, trash. The shoes on your feet, trash. Where did you get those? Some like janky ass thrift
What are
store?
those?
What are those?
After about 3 trashes, every time Mimi says trash, Ling's gonna prestidigitation like a couple sparks right above her just to emphasize the trash.
His hair, whack. His shoes, whack. His clothing, whack.
Whack.
His music taste, whack.
Whack.
Me, I'm tired as fuck.
And Mimi goes on for that and then finishes it off. And she's like, your crusty ass lips, trash. And you know what we do with trash? We take it out on trash day. We're about to put you out on the street and somebody's about to take you away, son.
And it won't be me.
Gets up, brushes herself off. Honestly, I just like that as a creative exercise. That was fun improv.
Good job, Mimi.
Thank you.
Renji's just like, oh, to be damned.
Reggie, your brother, he's older than you, correct?
Yes.
Oh, well, that
5 years.
explains so much. That explains so much. I see. I understand now. So your brother is just a no-good, overworked, burnt-out piece of shit that can't actually live up to his own expectations, nevertheless his parents, nor his friends or family. So that's why he decides to be a little piece of shit instead of actually trying to do something productive in his life. But no, he decides to make a pact with a stupid sword that will do nothing but terrorize his mind for the rest of his life, most likely sucking the life out of him dry. Something that I could do much better. But anyway, that's not the point. He just can't take care of himself, and I don't think he ever will. So that explains so much. Of course he would be. He would be the eldest son. That makes so much sense. Sorry, mate.
What's a Loster's face right now? Just
Nothing. It's still like nothing.
We're just having a ball, honestly.
Well, I guess I can make a few jokes without having to talk about junk.
Ah,
You did
good
rather
for
well.
you.
character
Thank
growth,
you.
Kindle. Character growth.
That was quite the read.
Character growth.
Little old nose. Little. Ling.
That was a good read, though. Very, very good read.
Thank you.
Ling's just going to calmly walk up to Elostrin. Get
Off table. It takes one to know one.
gets about 3 inches from their face. I know just how much vengeance has. Oh my god, Helen! What the fuck? I had this whole goddamn sentence in my head, and then as soon as I started
Okay.
speaking, it just went.
I love when that
the train
happens
of
to me
hate.
all the time.
Take
know
your time.
how
Take your time.
Vengeance has consumed your soul. I know that you're not even there. And I take pity on you. That's it.
It's giving the I'm not bad, I'm just disappointed.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
It really is.
ouch.
Yep. I really, really am.
Mhm.
As someone who is an embodiment of vengeance, letting it consume you is pitiful.
Ooh, Ling said the P word. Oh my god.
Really? Out of all the things you've ever said, pitiful is where you draw the line, Mimi? Is
Yes.
that really where you draw the line?
Yeah. Well, it's not like I drawing a line, and it's more so, ooh, you're in trouble.
See, I just thought that I missed it because the first thing that came to mind was penis. I thought I
Can I-
missed it.
Can I add
Kindle,
one?
do you need to borrow a book? Do you need some alone time?
Holds
you
out
think-
the most corny smut.
Do you think that I want to spend even remotely 5 minutes reading something like that when I have lived it?
Yeah, give it a critique.
Mm.
Like, okay, just
Like,
flip through around the
make an
page. Like, how
intelligence
realistic
check
is
real
that?
quick.
I did that every
Who?
Saturday.
Make
Who?
an intelligence
What?
check real quick, Lang.
Me?
Mhm. Just while this conversation is happening.
Look, I did look. She snatches the book. I did this every Saturday. I did this every day. I did this
14?
twice a day. I did this every 2 weeks. Like, this happens all the fucking time. And it's crazy just how many people are like, "Oh, can we please act out this portion of this story that I read?" Shoves it back in their chest.
As
Yeah.
Kendall is talking about her past life and things that she's been through and got like done, your mind goes, oh yeah, I never told her what I learned about the boyfriend.
Oh shit.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't
You're like,
realize you were.
it's been a few days and I forgot.
Oops.
I thought maybe I should bring it up as the DM.
Thank you, because yes, I'd also forgotten. Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. Now, is now a good time to bring it up?
That's up to Ling.
Are you saying that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I mean, at this point, like Kindle has shoved the book back and is laughing.
Speaking of funny things,
What?
on the airship during the whole incident,
Yes.
you mentioned a man named Timothy.
Yes, I did.
I
What about it?
I have taken some time to pray to Denier for some knowledge about Timothy. And since you're in kind of a lighthearted mood, I thought maybe you would also like to know that he is alive. In I believe a underground cell, if I'm remembering correctly. He's dirty, but alive.
No. No, 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 no. You must be joking. This is one of your jokes. Very funny. Ha ha. Hilarious.
I will do the best that I can to prestidigitate a small illusion of the man that I saw. Actually, no. We had this conversation.
Yeah, that
I turn
basically makes
into
like
the
a-
man that I saw.
Yep, you can do that.
Oh,
Kendall,
Oh
oh,
no.
do
oh
we need to make
no.
a roll? Seeing a face?
Yeah.
Okay, make
Yeah.
a roll.
Oh no.
Okay. A save.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh.
no. I hope I didn't just cause a split.
Is that 8?
Your stomach and heart just drops completely seeing Timothy's face again. This time, a bit more, not necessarily gaunt, but there's a little bit of that. And you just freeze. You guys see this
Yeah.
just utter shock, and she's just seems stuck.
Just back to Ling. I'm sorry, Kindle. I didn't mean to.
No, 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 no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no, please. Please don't give me hope. Please just don't. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me anything about.
Sorry.
It's a lie. It has to be. It can't be.
I've never known Denier to lie.
It can't. I can't deal with it anymore. Just to have it squandered. I'm sorry. I've lost too much. I can't.
You know, what can we do?
And you feel at your feet the light fur
Oh, baby.
kind of running between your legs. or hopping up onto your lap. And just pressing into your chest.
Yeah, she'll hold Wink. I'm sorry, I've lost many people who I've cared about. I thought for sure that he would be.
Sorry,
He's
I didn't
alive.
realize. Yes.
It's not a lie. You're not lying to me.
No. I would never lie about something like this.
Mimi
He's
will
alive.
grab like her shoulders and do like a little side hug, but just
Yeah.
lightly compress as grounding.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distress you.
No, it's
Maybe the hope was a good thing.
it's very good news. It's very good news. I apologize. I'm all over the place.
It, I probably could have breached the subject a little better. I'm sorry.
No, it's
When is a good time to bring this stuff up?
yes. It's terrifying and filled with elation and excitement and fear and sadness and pain and hope and all of it just combined into one big hot sack of shit.
Yeah. Feelings do tend to be like that, don't they?
I suppose that we'll have to find it.
That was my plan. Just
No doubt that Galix probably has him.
Felix?
I haven't properly said that yet, have I?
That's a new name to me.
To make a very long story short, my pimp. The one in charge of
Stand.
the playground where I came from.
The one
Very
with the amulet,
tall.
yes?
Yes, the one with the protective amulet. Tall, ugly bastard. Has the amulet. Very strong. Not a nice person. His name is Galix. That's his nickname. Galaxian is his full name. But basically, when Timothy and I had a plan to leave and get me out of there and make a run for it, Galix found out. And he dragged Timothy away, and I never saw him again. I never saw Timothy again. So I'm assuming that if Timothy is indeed still alive, which you say that he is, he's probably being guarded.
I did get the sense that he was in a cell, so I would assume, yes.
I would assume so. Playground is no stranger to having very dark places within it.
I can only imagine.
For pleasures of all kinds, whether they be physical, emotional, mental, whatever.
I don't want to say that I can, but I can attempt to ask Daenerys if they have any guidance for us. They don't always answer. I was sometimes they only show me what I need to know at the time. But if you wish, I can ask for guidance in our way to find him.
If you would like to ask for guidance, then you may. I wouldn't want to intrude or impose anything upon you. I thank you truly for telling me. I apologize. It's a very big roller coaster for me.
There's no need for apologies. Not to me. I understand you have gone through a great deal more than anyone should, and that was a part of it.
Yes.
So, mixed emotions. I was expecting.
Yes. I'm very lucky to have all of you. I love each and every one of you very dearly.
I love you too. I think
That
we
is
are
reciprocated.
just as lucky to have you.
Oh yeah.
And points to the last one. But fuck him, right?
Oh yes, fuck him.
Turns around, slap. Yes, fuck him.
It means a lot to me. I've lost a number of good people in my life, people that I really loved, and now I have all of you to add to the list of people that I love, to the people that I care about, and people that I don't want to lose.
I appreciate that.
Horribly terrified. I don't want to lose any of you.
Nor any of us.
In
With you.
that sentiment, I can fully comprehend.
Look at me getting all emotional.
I don't know what I would do with all of you.
You just got an atomic bomb dropped on you, so like
What's an atomic bomb?
you're going.
Big boom. What
It's
she
a
did to a
legendary
lost ring,
artifact
but
of
about
old.
1,000 times bigger.
Oh.
It was this thing in like legend when I was like a youngster. Anyways,
Little did
you
we
just
all know
got.
this all took place. This whole storyline takes place after Fallout.
Oh my god.
All of Faerun, that's where it exists.
I don't even want to imagine that. Oh my god. But yeah, no, you being emotional at this moment is a perfectly reasonable experience.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I just didn't mean to start shouting and crying.
That's okay.
Appropriate response.
Yeah.
I thought I could handle myself better. I'm sorry. I'm going to be looking up into the sky because my
Don't.
foundation was $48.
You know what? Totally makes sense.
Prestidigitation and clear the tears.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of a but from afar.
Yeah. Don't even worry about it.
Well,
now I really need to burn that place down.
After we get him out, yeah.
Yes. Once we're done with what we're doing, we'll do the thing where I can do the fireball and blow shit up. I
Absolutely.
can exact my revenge and set thousands of people free.
Her.
I'm pretty sure we'll all be ready with popcorn when that happens.
I'll make sure to turn the heat up.
Is it? Oh my
Just-
god, this is why I love you. What?
So you like your justice served well done, I take it then.
Oh, I like mine charred.
Oh.
Ooh, can I use
Yeah.
that?
Thank you. I felt really good about that line, personally.
That was great. That was great.
That was good.
That's good. It's good.
I like mine wispy. I can't help but think of that stupid picture of Two-Face. Just says wispy.
Crispy. On the same line as it's fucking wimpy.
It's fucking wispy.
Oh god.
On that note, ladies and gents, I'm gonna have to head out because it is 5:30.
It is very,
Yeah.
very late /
It
early.
is.
So
Mhm.
we are going to cut it here, actually.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that extra half hour.
I'm excited that we were able to have that. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Also didn't expect to actually cry.
I saw
That was
Oh my
awesome.
god, my dear.
That
I
was
was-
wonderful.
End the recording here, and then we can
All
chat.
right. All right.